Okay, so if I just open up my admin/login, I'm logged in, and if I just open up my orders and I'm not correctly seeing the orders, so let's just sort out this problem. Basically, if I just open up my text editor and just get rid of all the files, close them, and open up my orders/index, right? And then basically we need, what here we need is ID, user ID, basically the user, and then product, quantity, and then this I think we just need the total price, for example. For that we just don't need it, and then the status, and then we actions, right? Okay, that's good. But the problem is we are not correctly seeing the fetch data. Okay, I have already hard-coded the snaps, and I'll just paste them, and you just try to understand them, and I'll try to also explain them. Okay, user ID, okay, that's perfect. ID is perfect, order ID is perfect. And what about the user and the username? It's also good. Okay, and what about the products? We need to create a nested table here, and if I just paste a complete TD here, now you can see it is getting the product. Basically we just need to product name, so it's trying to go to orders and then products. Basically, if we just open up our orders model, and then we have our order belongs to many products, right? So it will just give us the name of the product. And what next? We have the quantity. Simple as that. We just copy this and paste it here. Instead of name, we'll just say the product quantity, right? Item quantity, sorry for that. Okay, what next? The status, okay, this is the same. Okay, if we just go back and reload the page, there it is. Now it's working perfectly, right? But we are not getting the quantity, so just go back. Okay, yeah, for sure we don't need the product, but we need order items quantity. Okay, let's go to Chrome and reload the page. There it is. Great. Now let's work on the details. So if we just go back to details, now it is again not correctly functioning. So first we need to get rid of the product details. Basically, I think this is fine. The order ID, the date, and then quantity, we just remove the quantity as well, and the address and the price. I think we also need to remove these two stuff, the quantity and the price, and then we'll manage a table here. Okay, let's do it. So first, if I just open up my orders/details page, and then if I just scroll up, and then we don't need quantity, and then we don't need price, just remove these from here. And then we also don't need the, basically if I just say call MD12, there it is. So I can see the product details here. Okay, that's good. So what we need is, if you just create a new tr and th, basically I need the order ID, right? And then I need a product name, and then the product, or the total, the price of the product obviously, and then the quantity, and of course the image. Okay, let's do it. The snaps are ready, and I'll just simply need to paste them. Okay, so let's just get rid of all these stuff from here. Just let the image. Okay, let's say for example we want to say, for example, I need a TD for order ID. Obviously I need the order ID. So if I just go back and reload the page, okay, this is the order ID. And what next? I need, if I just go ahead and paste the snap, orders, our order has our order belongs to many product, and the name of the product, right? This is the name of the product. And go ahead and reload the page. There it is. We have this order 11 has 2 products, right? And then finally quantity. So we just copy this TD from here and then paste it here. This time we'll just say order items and the name of the item, basically, not product. This is price. Okay, there it is. The price is working. and finally the quantity. We'll just paste it here. Okay, here. Okay, go and reload the page. There it is. This is the quantity, and finally the image. Okay, scroll down and paste the image, and we don't need this tr. We don't need the t hat, things like that, and refresh the page, see what happens. There we go. Now it looks good. Okay, we just have the product 11 belongs to 2 products and their price and their quantity and their image, and we can just confirm the order like that, right? This is great. Finally, we just go to our users tab, and if we just go to details, that's also not working perfectly, so let's just do it. So if I just go to my public basically resource, views, admin, and then users, and then we have index and detail both. So if we just go to index, I think that looks good. And what about the action? Okay, that's nice. So if I just go to Billy, and I cannot see because of the wrong functionality sooner. So if I just go, I think this looks good. And if we just go to details, we need to work on details. Basically, I've just get rid of all these. Instead of the expect this just let this td for pending and confirm, just get rid of all these, right? And we'll just paste the snaps. Basically yeah, basically we need a order id, okay, the product name, and we don't need just address here. Okay, let's add the address. Okay, quantity, price, order date, status. Okay, now let's just go ahead and paste the snaps. Okay, so for order id, we just need to say order id and go back to our browser, reload the page, go to details. Okay, there it is. This is the order details, and then we simply need to paste other snaps. And basically this contains the product item, the product name, right, and then the order items, and then the order item price, and then quantity, and finally the status. So if we just go back and reload the page, and there it is, right? Basically why they're empty, because of they do not have any order item as we're testing up. So order 11 has 2 products, and this is the price and their quantity, and the order is confirmed. Okay, so this is for user tab. Now it's time to work on the, if you just visit localhost 8000 and Billy. Okay, where's the profile? Okay, so let's just go to profile of Billy, for example. There it is, and we need to update this as well, right? Okay, so let's just open the front, profile, details, and index, and the index also contains the ID, and then we say basically the product, and then the quantity, and then the total price for that, and finally the action. Okay, so order ID is fine. What about the name? Okay, so if I just remove them one by one, okay, and then if I paste my snips, right, snip codes, and then yeah, we just have ID, and that's fine. And then we have product ID, product, basically this is the name of the product, is for each informed collection, and the quantity, there it is, and then we have total, basically this is the price of the product at the moment, and then we have, yeah, status should be here, status, and this is the status, and finally we have the action, and then the image. If we just go back and reload the page, okay, there's error in user.order not found. If we just comment this out and then again reload the page, okay, now it looks good. Once if we just go to our user profile controller, and then basically it is, okay, let's just grab the orders. Basically this is our index page, So what about the orders? Okay, let's just modify it from database. So Billy has only one item. Okay, save it. Reload the page. Okay, now it looks good. Billy has, if you just go ahead and check, you can see the orders, and the user ID is 2 for Billy, and there is the order items for order ID 11. That's exactly the same what we want. Okay, that's good, right? Now we just go ahead and click on details. Let's redirect us to the detail page. We need to work on the details as well. Okay, if you just open details.billy.php file, and inside detail we just need the order details, and in order details we simply need the order ID, date, and then address, because we quantity will just define it below, and then the address, status, right? Okay, great. So ID and the date, and what about the quantity? We don't need it, and yeah, address that we needed, and the status. Okay, that looks good. And what about user information? That looks good. And finally we need to update this. Okay, we need to create a new tr. Okay, that should be, okay, that's equal to order ID, product name, price, and quantity. And then again in the next tr, again we also need the nested tables. Okay, just like that. Okay, great. So we are just grabbing order ID, the product name, right, and then order the price, and then the order item, and finally the product image. Okay, so if we just go back and reload the page, see how it works. Okay, that's nice. Okay, I think that's exactly what we want. For example, go to profile, we just only have this product, so we can just go to the more details of this product, so we can get when it was ordered, and oh yeah, instead of quantity it's addressing the city. So let's just fix it real quick. Okay, that's quantity on the 4th in the top, basically. There it is. Okay, now it looks good. The ID, date, the address, and then the status, and then the user details and the product details. Okay, great. So in the next video we'll have a final look of our project, and congratulations, you have just made it. You have just created an e-commerce website using Laravel framework, and we built an admin panel and the front end, all the functionalities, right? So let's just this is our, I think this is almost the end of the section. So in the next video we'll be discussing the cross discussion on our project, how it works, the functionality, right? So see you